Yeah, thank you to all my viewers, my subscribers. Yeah, our account has been doing well in recent times. We have experienced an upsurge of the number of views. We are now trending at about 30,000 views, which is actually commendable from my side. For the subscribers, we are slowly edging to the 100 subscriber mark, which is quite good, if you ask me. Yeah, I think so far so good. Our channel is doing well, and I think we are improving. We are getting better by the day, and we thank God for that. And also thank you, my audience, my viewers, subscribers, all that are involved in making whatever we are doing here fruition. Well, yeah, I shoot this video today, the bittersweet sensation in me. Actually, this is the first video I'm shooting outside the country, outside Kenya, in a particular country, the southwest coast of Africa. But that's neither here nor there. Today I shoot this video because I have an axe to grind. I have an axe to grind with certain statutory body in Kenya, government organization. It's actually a licensing and professional licensing body, the EBK, the Engineers Board of Kenya. Around July last year, the High Court of Kenya, consisting of most of the judges from the Supreme Court, rendered a ruling that engineering students from several universities, inclusive of Egerton University, Masinde Muliro University, and some courses from Technical University of Kenya, were eligible for registration as graduate engineers. And I make this video pertinent to that matter. Yeah, up to now, yeah, I hear that most of our former the students for Masinde Muliro University, most of them are getting registered. Yeah, you're hearing information is filtering in, but there's also some disconcerting information filtering in. There's a group that is being zoned out from the registration for reasons best known to the Engineering Board of Kenya. These are the Masinde Muliro University engineering students of the year 2013, the graduates from the year 2013. And those are and for that reason I have the axe to grind with the EBK. Yeah, because why are they living in the contravention to the rules of Kenya? They are living in contravention to the rule of law. Because if the supreme law of the land, the Supreme Court, renders a ruling, yeah, you are duty bound to follow it. As if you purport to be a citizen of Kenya, an upright citizen of Kenya, morally upright human being, venerable member of the species Homo sapiens sapiens, I think it's only fair that you must adhere to the rule of law, the Republic of Kenya. But apparently, such standards do not apply to the Engineers Board of Kenya, pertaining to the graphs that I have today, which is speaking the case on behalf of the Masinde Muliro University's engineering students fraternity, the year 2013. They're actually seeking some closure on that matter, and effective of a speedy resolution, the rendering of this matter, the registrability with your august body, the Engineers Board of Kenya. It's actually a matter of great consternation and frustration to us that all these many years after graduating, we still exist in a lacuna that denies us the chance at career progression and development and the joys of a dignified existence consequent to our toil. We have been in a decade-long struggle of court cases, appeals, and until July last year, 2018, deathly silence in the case that had been heard and was pending determination. After some effort from some of our guys from MUST 2013, inclusive of myself, we pushed for the matter to be ruled on, and actually that effort came to fruition. The thing was ruled on. EBK ruled that each and every one of us was entitled to registration as graduate engineers. So we see what paths to follow so that we eventually become professional engineers and consultant engineers and the rest. For years on end, our career progression has stalled, and many of us have even left this field and been consigned to the mediocre life of engaging in menial labor and ceaseless suffering despite graduating with honors, as testament of our great intellectual acumen and existence as veritable citizens, law-abiding citizens of the Republic of Kenya. The ones who have held steadfast to their long-cherished dreams and ambitions of practicing the engineering profession have been relegated to the role of merely being glorified foremen in construction sites and spanner boys for the other engineering fields. The pay is equally appalling, and many have had to contend with the same opportunities provided to the not-so-skilled labor force that they are forced to scramble. It's like we're in a rat race right now. Everybody, doesn't matter if you have a degree, certificate, diploma, just scramble for the same things because of this conundrum that we find ourselves in. People are now scrambling for the same opportunities, their high level of training notwithstanding. The most affected are our brothers and sisters who to this day remain jobless, unemployable, and even an odium to the same families and communities that sacrifice a lot to see them to that level of academic attainment, only to have their ambitions extinguished by this conundrum of non-eligibility to engage in the professional expression in their fields. Birds were created to fly, doctors to treat disease, lawyers to litigate, and merchants to trade. Why are we allowing engineers, no doubt an invaluable cog in any development and progression of this country, any dream of the attainment of Kenya's Vision 2030, to continue wallowing in self-pity, depression, rudderless existence, and even a pettered sense of self-esteem and ultimately self-destruction that could only stem from their continued denial of registration? Why are we killing a creative mind's will to innovate and make a noble sustenance out of it? I know of several comrades, and I'm not lying here, several comrades in this field who now hawk curtains and block sewerage drains and provide carriage on motorcycles as border operators. Is this the life they were prepared so keenly and intently, trained for in many years of struggle, sleepless nights, nearly impossible to maneuver course units, and all the vagaries that come with this territory that is the study of engineering? We are now being illegitimately denied the chance to practice fully as fully fledged engineering consultants, engineering professionals, and even competitively engage in the bidding for tenders, blocked entirely from government procurement despite having these certificates for youth access to government procurement opportunities, because pending our registration as engineers, because we are not registered by the EBK. What became of the protection of the freedom of expression, right of freedom from freedom of expression, and the right of right to a dignified existence enshrined in our Constitution? State departments, corporations, and statutory bodies continue to flout our law with ruthless abandon. But that's a story for another day. Our fate is in your capable hands. We have full confidence in your abilities, the EBK. All we are asking for is the expedited rendering of the long pending judgment registrability.